Hi everyone. So today in this video what we're going to talk about is the medications and everything that I take on a daily basis, because this was requested by someone whose mother is going through GBM as well. So first off, here is my pill thing, and it's like obviously every day of the week, and it's a morning, noon, evening, bedtime, but how we have it sectioned off is up here, that's all my morning medicine, and down here, that's all my night medicine. It's just all of it wouldn't fit into one. I actually take 25 pills a day, and if anybody knows me, if any of my friends or family are watching this, then they know that I am horrible at swallowing pills. I've gotten better, obviously, because I've been having to do this since around March. And slowly, sometimes I've had to add pills and different things like that. But, I used to have trouble taking birth control, and everyone knows how small a birth control is, and I couldn't, I don't know, flip my head up and down like a seal 50 million times trying to get it down. Okay, first we'll do my actual prescription pills that I have, because if you guys don't know, I go to CTCA, which is Cancer Treatment Centers of America, and they're really big on naturopathic medicine and holistic stuff and everything like that. I actually have, that I take daily, 2 prescriptions. Now, during chemo week, that's a whole nother story, but this is this bright little orange pill that some of you may know to be Dilantin. And what this is a seizure medicine, and each pill is only 100 milligrams, so I take 500 milligrams a day of Dilantin. So I actually take 2 of these in the morning and then 3 at night. And this is the medication that is my most watched medication out of all of them. It's the most serious because when I have to have blood work all the time. And so my blood work has to be, the Dilantin level has to be between 10 and 20. It can be dangerous if it gets too high. It can be dangerous if it gets too low. So they're constantly checking that, and a lot of times I have problems with keeping my levels right, and they've had to change how many I take a day and different things like that. The reason why I got on Dilantin is because when I was in the hospital, if you've seen that video about my brain surgery, I actually had some seizures, and I was already on Keppra, which is another anti-seizure medicine, so they had to put me on another one. Okay, and this is the Keppra. This is what I used. I was on Keppra from the day I found out I had a brain tumor, which was February 19th, and I was also put on steroids, which, if anyone's on steroids, I hated them. Talk about, I broke out everywhere. For one, I was hungry and could never get full, mood swings. I mean, they're steroids. And my face was just so bloated and so round, and nothing would make it go away. So I'm glad I'm off steroids finally, but I used to be on Decadron or dexamethasone. I can never say that word. So if you have to be on steroids, or, it sucks. Anyways, back to the Keppra. So I'm on this, and I take 6 of these a day. I take 3 in the morning and 3 at night, and these are 500 milligrams per tablet. So I take 3,000 milligrams of Keppra a day. And all the other stuff that I take is all the holistic and naturopathic stuff. First one is vitamin D. My vitamin D is for 5,000. I take 1 of these in the morning, and this has a really bad taste when it gets on your tongue, by the way. But just to get some vitamin D, because it gets mine super low. I also take curcumin, which this is if you have glioblastoma, or also known as GBM, I highly suggest this to you. Specifically has been studied on GBM, not just any kind of brain cancer. These are bright colored, as they're powdery, so you see that? And it gets on you and it stains. So, and I take 4 of these a day. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. This is Boswellia extract, and I used to hate this pill the most because of the taste, but now it's nothing compared to something else I have to take. But this is 400 milligrams, and I take 2 of these a day, so I take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And it can be used for different things, but they gave it to me to help with swelling, to help get me off of steroids, and keep something like this just in case of swelling. I take Epamax, which a lot of people probably take. It's just a high potency deep sea fish oil. you know these things have calories in them? Whatever. And so one of them looks like that. I know a lot of people get them in smaller, and they don't really smell to me. They're supposed to be like lemon scented or flavor, but they don't bother me. These are the easiest pills to swallow because they're gel coated, and I know I've heard of people, like, nasty stories saying people have like burped and tasted nothing but fish oil, and I don't do that because I don't know, but I don't. So yeah, I take 4 of these a day. And this is the newest thing that's been recently prescribed to me. And it's vitamin B plus. And this is just because I've been having a lot of anxiety. It's not depression because I'm not depressed. I'm, a pretty little happy person, but it's anxiety. So something that used to not bother me, like riding in cars. Oh my gosh, I'm terrified. Like, riding with people in a vehicle, like, if I see someone with brake lights 50 foot ahead of me, I'm like, brake lights, brake lights, brake lights, and like, Jared and my mom or Mimo, they get so aggravated at me because I can't legally drive for a year in Arkansas after having seizures, and I had them in March. And they're always, like, I annoy them with doing that, but I have such anxiety that just completely takes over me in a moment of nervousness, and I used to always kind of have anxiety, and everything, but it's gotten way worse, and it's never anything to do with, like, cancer. It's just I don't handle the anxiety that I get from day-to-day stuff as good as I used to. Another, I guess it's my longest pill. I hate the smell of this. Like, oh, it is so gross. This is what it looks like. Picture Mountain Dew in your head right now. It makes your pee look like Mountain Dew. Like, I'm not even kidding. Freaking weird, okay? And then the last thing that I take is good old melatonin because we cancer people don't need to be doped up on Ambien. But I take 20 milligrams. It said it's good for your immune system. Okay, yeah, guys, that was my video on all of the medications and everything that I take. If you have GBM, though, the one thing that I would seriously suggest that you take is curcumin. I have other cancer videos coming up because I know I've gotten some messages, people wanting me to do more cancer videos and stuff like that, so be looking out for that. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the stuff I take, leave them down below. I hope you guys like this video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.